Check 1, 2. We are now live and ready to start trading. We are seeing unprecedented volume coming through on the open, shifting our short-term outlook.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing out there? Blue sky, blue vibe. Let's go. Live now. So I'm putting it on here, guys. And I'm live. So we're gonna let people know. Live on YouTube. So people will know that we're here, right? So anyway, good morning, guys. This morning is gonna be kind of fun. We've had a kind of a retrace up move into the high traffic area. So we got to hold this morning. There's only like two places I'm really concerned about. Actually, 1, 2, 3, maybe 3, 4 places I'm concerned about. Anyway, if we keep this move going and break the high traffic areas, we are going to have a massive run. So prepare it. Be aware of what could happen, right? We have a lot of things that we haven't been through down below us, but we didn't get there in the first place. So that's okay, right? But now the upside of this has a different story. There's a lot of good traffic up here, but there's also really good places we can make a good, good trade. On the low side of this, there's also places where you can get a massive short, and that's going to be about probably over 100 points, maybe even close to 200 points if it pulls back hard. So right now, you're seeing a bull takeover, trying to get the market back to yesterday. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Bears could step in, take us right back where he came from, but I doubt it. I really doubt it, unless they really get a big push off something special. Because the Bears have got a long way to go to get this market back today, and I don't see it happening. So let's go back and look why and where. Okay, we know that the Bears would like to have the market back, correct? But let's see, 20. What is that? 27? Yeah. So you've got 27 right about here. Bulls want to trap bulls at about right there. See this little area right here? So basically here, right about there. Okay. So we know right there. We know that this is where the Bears want to be today. Okay. About 528. If the Bears can get back to 528, they'll have a field day. If they can't get back to 528, which is, like I said, 300 points away, 320. If the Bears can move 320, they could do something all over again. But if the Bears can't get the market back today, they're just going to be done. So basically, guys, all we're waiting for now is this thing to breach over about 875. 875. And that's it. It's not a level. It's just a really good place to be for us to take a good trade. And I really think the pullback should be about 818. So you really got to watch the 818 for these Bears trying to come back short on you. The pullback is 818, okay? So I'm just letting you know now. It's not that far away for the Bears to step back in. They have certain little areas they can use this morning, but I don't know if they're going to. But it's a possibility. But we have also some really good places that I'm thinking, like the 900. I think it's like the 901. So I think we could see 901 very easily at the open. If we break 901, we could possibly go higher in this. Some people say it's 905. Of course, that would be whoever, I don't know who it would be, but I would think 905 would be questioned. And I also would think we could in the 940, 938 area. So between here, the 875, 905, 901, 940, those are areas of concern that if we get through, I think the Bulls will rise above after about 840, 850, and 860. And that happens, boom, we're going to take off. So that's the plan, guys. We exercise the plan. We put a plan in place. That's what's going to happen. So when you get up in the mornings and look at charts, you always want to have a plan. Okay, so your plan is to figure out where that trade is going to be. And right now we know it's going to be in this high traffic area. Now, it does make pullbacks for high traffic areas because we have to go look and see exactly where the bears have laid their marks on the high traffic area. And that's probably going to be ending at 971. So right here is 60, right? Where the bulls want to market back. But right here at 72, right above this is where the last bears have traffic. This is like the last defense for bears is right here. So what we can do over here and make a note, right? Bears last. Let's see what we got here. Shoot, the Bears last stand. It's like a oh crap. Yeah, there do that again because I'm looking on the screen trying to type here this morning. Bears last stand. Okay. Well, I did it again. Crap. I think my keyboard's sticking this morning. Get out of there. Okay, we'll just get this out of the way. Who cares? Okay. Hey, look at this. There we go. How's that? Finally. Okay, look over and it's correct this time. So it's right here, guys. So we're going to move this comeback area about over here. See, the bulls get the market back up here. The bulls comeback area. But this is the bears' last stand. It's where the bears want to let go to and see if they can pound us, right? And this is the traffic area right here. From this to this area, this whole box is where the bears are laying wait because they took the short over here. Right here to 953. We know this. But technically it came down up here. So you can see the big pullback short. So technically the short started up here. But most people didn't get into about right here, about the 997, 998. But that's where we're at, guys. So now we just wait. We wait to see at the open or right before the open where we're going to go. And I have charts that are showing red. I have charts that are showing green. So right now, overall, the big scale of the market is bear. It's bearish. It's a bearish trade, right? A bearish market temporarily. But that don't mean that we can't change this. And I think we have a really good area to do it in because we're not that far from it, guys. If we were several hundred points away, I'd be like, no, it's not going to happen. But we're less than 100. Well, we are 100, about 110, 12 points are where we're supposed to be, actually. So up here around the bear last stand is like the 958, 61. And this is exactly where these bulls take the market back between the 50 and the 61, right up here. So we have to get up here to hold this. If we get up here, we could possibly hold this trade all day. So any questions before we get started this morning, guys? You got about 5 minutes for making a decision here to get the trade. So any questions? What are you thinking? Where do you want to be? It's all right. Good morning, everybody. So, guys, we're just going to sit back and wait because we know. I really think there's a good trade this morning. Once we break the 75, 875, guys, I think that's going to be the start of us really running. If we can get 75 to hit, where you ask me, I know, where's my target? 901. That's going to be your target, 901. Now, 901 will be one target, and the other target will be 898. So 898 to 901 is the target of 875. Okay. So we got about 30 points to run here. But also, if this holds right here, guys, which we pretty much are seeing it hold these areas, if it holds, it's 38, 39 right here, where it's sitting at the bottom of that block. If it stays above 39, there is a trade at the open at 39. See the 39 right here, guys? There is a trade there. You might want to go in. Well, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but I might go in with one contract or maybe two at 39 just to see if I can test those areas. Because look at it, it's already jumped up 10 points from the 39. So watch the pullback to the 39 because that's definitely going to be a good entry if it comes back to it before the open. Solid. It's a solid entry. Now that could be a short also. Why could that be a short? Because these bears know the 39 drops this all the way back to this line where these bulls protection zone is. That's the first line of protection is the 52, 53. And there we go. But can we get 75? See, we're trying to be on the safe side of the 75. But hey, 39 was good though. It's like 20 points right there. I could have took 39 before you guys even came on. 5 contracts and been done. Okay, market open, but I'm not there anymore, right? So guys, I'm going to be looking for people who want to be part of an audience because I'm going to be doing a lot like a live stream live from somewhere. We're going to make the announcement sometime probably within this first quarter of the next month. And it'd be cool to have some people hang out with me live, right? All right, guys, 75's coming right here. And that's exactly where I'm going in at. Right there. We want to see if 75, I'm not in this yet, but we're going to wait and see, guys, if we can get this trade. I kind of put mine at 73 to show you guys, but I'm going to get in at 75. Can we get 75 to hold? Now, if we don't get to hold, guys, and we get a pullback, guess what we can do? Okay, we can also take the pullback of 68 now because 68, we can jump in here. Okay, we can also take 68 or 75 pullback. Or excuse me, 68 pullback or 75. Sorry. We got 2 minutes though. So we already know that we're going to try to get the 68, 75 entries. Right here, guys. 68, 75. 68, 75. Just gonna wait for mine. Because you can see I'm not in this. I'm getting in at 68. Mine's going to show you 64, but I'm actually getting in 68. I just put it on there to give you a reminder, guys, of where I'm actually getting in at 68, not 61. Okay. Somebody running about $200 behind, but it's okay. It's no big deal. Let's go. 68. Now, can we hold the 68 to 75? And then the open comes and boom, see you, right? But we're already going to get money right here, guys. We're going to get $1,000 before the market even opens. Look at this. Look at that. Can I make money before the market opens? Yeah, if you know where to trade it. Anybody get the 68 and take that money? Remember, guys, if you don't get the 75, I'm going to cancel it. I can take 68 to 73. Boom, out. Doesn't matter. It's money. It's up. Woo, there's that 75. Whew, I had to sneeze. Sorry. There we go, guys. Come on, 75. Let's just go. Get on up there. Is this going to be pure bull or the Bears going to play? We're going to see. But I'm not worried. It's going to take money and re-entry, guys. 68, 75. 68, 75. And remember, 39. See the 39 coming down here? See this? 68, 75, 39. All 3 entries, right? So watch. We jump in here now. 39, right? We just get lower. Take some more money. There you go. Done. I'm done. 1K, 14, and 3. Boom, just like that. 3 trades. Let's go. Let's just go. 75, 68, guys. If you're looking for a new entry, it's 68. Now, 75 could be another entry we know going to 900. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get this to go to 900 this morning and get our money. Just get our money. Who's done? Somebody's done. I guarantee you, one of you guys are done this morning already. Beautiful. Freaking awesome. What we're really focusing on too, I've noticed with the Bulls playing these games, I really think that 898 is special. I think 898 is an area where this is gonna get stupid. I just saying it now, guys. 898, I think, could be the target, and I think if 898 holds, it could be fun today. I've been watching this level for about a week now, and stupid things are happening around it, and I'm making notes. So we got 39, 68, and 75, right? And we're not showing signs of giving up anything. We are getting pullbacks, but it's not a big deal. We'll take profits, go back and make another trade. It doesn't matter to us. We'll take these profits and get out if we have to. We already made a good money this morning, so it's not a big deal. We just want to get above. I really think let's see, where is this little area? I think this little area right here is not 78. I think 78 starts another push. Now, 78 is not a level. It's not even part of my trading plan, but 78 has some key factors around it that I've made notes of, which is 27, 8, 78. It's not a level. It's just a concerned area. Look at this, man. Come on. The Bulls are going to play. Now, this could be one of those days where we see pullback, go, pullback, go, pullback, go. Why? Because the Bears don't want this happening. Okay, they don't. They don't want it to happen, guys. They don't want us to get this, but it's okay. So we're going to wait for our next entry. We are going to wait until we get up here to 39 because we're not taking this. Now, we know that Wall Street could take the 23 north right here. So 23 north, guys, could be another one. So I'm looking at what they're looking at as professionals, and 23 would be that area. So I just spotted 23 for you. 23, 24, right there. Back to 39. Oh, well, there it goes. Cool. Look at this shit. Wow. Well, there goes a huge trade. 68, guys. 39, 68. Remember those? Now you got 23 coming down that we want to play out because everybody knows. Well, the big pros know that, hey, look, man, 21, 23 is a place to bounce because it's right above the bull protection zone where the Bulls will fight to keep control right here at the top of this box. Let's go. Beautiful trade, guys. Let's scout out all that. Take about $4 grand. Let's roll. So, guys, we're getting there. We're trying. We keep trying to bust these same areas, right? Every time we come to these same areas, there's a trade there. 68. Watch 68. 75. Watch those two. 39. Watch that one on the pullback. 39 pullback. If it goes right back, it's another trade. 68, another long. 75, another long. 21, 23, another long. So see, we have four different entries this morning. How do you like having 4 entries to choose from starting your day when most people don't even have one? And there's our little friend in 78. See that 78, how she's trying to push? I told you guys that was going to be special. And there is that 901 I was telling you about, and this is critical. This 98, 901, I love this area right here. If you can hold this, oh man, you talk about a day. We got a special morning, but we've already had a special morning because already up 12 grand. Well, 12 on this trade. We did took 2, 4, and 1,400 this morning, so we're a 6, 7, about 22 already. 22K in 6 minutes. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Good morning. Let's roll. 98. We got to get 98, guys. We have to stay above 98. I know that. I'm looking at my chart up there and I'm seeing 98. I'm like, okay, we got to have this. And I think 98, as long as we hold 98, guys, we can hold the 6, 5, 6. 902, 905, 906 are holding areas. Okay. But you can see how it went up there and trashed it back, right? There's a reason why. Because I told you 898 was special. And they know it's special. And the bears know that the bulls know it's special because they don't want us getting that. But I think we are going to eventually break it and push again. And there comes 75 again. Another trade. 68. Another trade. So when they push us back, guys, it's fine. Bring us back to 68, 75. We'll just make new trades. Or we add contracts and go back again. Most of these guys will probably add double, you know. Some of them will, some of them won't. Just some of them take profits. But solid, just take profits and walk, right? I've scaled it out of this one, letting about 1,000 run, $2,000 run, and go. You don't lose all your profits. So now your stop gains on these, we don't use stop losses, guys. It can't really happen today on this one. So because there's only 2 places you can do 21, 23. And that's right there where we're trading at. So it's kind of like it's going to go back and hit it, right? So it's a break even. But I really think if you wanted to put a stop on this, it would have to be somewhere above the 22, and it has to be somewhere around the 45, because that's the only thing that's going to save you is the 45 or 43, because there's just nothing there. The bears will wipe you out through there. They'll come down past the 43 and straight down. Even though we have the 39 trade, that there's a wipe area from 43 down to 23. All right, let's go. 98. Come on, boys. There's that 905. 906 is what we need here. There you go. 906 is another push level. If we can get a 906 to push, it's not an entry, guys, because the entry is not until 8. 908 is the new entry. If the bulls can keep 6 and get 8, there might be some guys pile in at 908 for long, because 908 is a structured long off this move. It's not a, it's just a concerned area I've been before, and I've all longs there, so I know there's a long there. Let's go. Come on, 906, 906, 908. But see, guys, how we keep playing back. It's all right. We just keep the money. 68, 75. Beautiful trades. 68, 75 have been awesome this morning. Got a little bit of a sniffle. I went on yesterday, guys. I apologized. My dog had to go to the vet in the morning because my dog has pneumonia. So, but she's all right. We're going to go pick her up this afternoon. But she had to spend 2 days in the hospital. So, and we were up all night. So I didn't get home yesterday. But anyway, guys, I'm back. We'll make some money. And you know, today is Thursday. Throwing things around on Thursday. That's what I call it. We'll throw their desk Thursday. Thursday used to be terrible. But Thursday led into good days on Friday. So right now the market's doing different than it used to do, and I like it. The market's starting to get more stable, for me at least. Some probably not, but I'm liking the moves we're seeing. Come on, boys. Gotta break this 98. We keep getting up there and keep failing. Can't do this. You can't have this happen all day, because eventually the bears will want to pull it back hard on you and start a massive short. And we don't want that. We want this to stay green for our session to 11. After 11 o'clock, I don't care what happens to this because I'm not going to be trading it anyway. I'm going to make my money and get out and let everybody else worry, right? Yeah, we got that 98. Come on, boys. You see how they hit the 907 but don't hit the 8? That's just so frustrating. We need that 8. We need the 908. We're trying though. But like I said, guys, 68, 75, 2 perfect trades. You can do them over and over and over, and you've probably done them several times already. This is about the 12th time it's come back there. Little tiny trades, 1 contract, 2 contracts, you know, 75, 98, boom, out. 904, out. 908, stay. we want the 908 to hold right here. There it goes. Finally. Now the bulls are going to try to push up to get this market. And now the next trade up, guys, what the bulls are going to be thinking, like I told you earlier, is going to be the 38.40 area. 40, I'm thinking, would be better. So 940 is another place where the bulls are like, hey, we can push this market at the 40 if we can get our friends to take the bait. Boom. Let's go. Incredible, guys. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, right? Come on, 40. Take that bait. Guys, we are trying to get through all this traffic area. See the traffic, the big blue box? We are trying to get out of this box. We're trying to do exactly what I laid out. We're trying to get past the comeback area. We're trying to get past the bear's last stand. We're almost there, guys. But that 40 is key. We get 40, I think we might get there. How you guys doing this morning? Everybody enjoying this on YouTube? Come on, boys. Let's roll. Bears last stand right there. Let's go. We're good. Can we get up here and hold? Because now, guys, this is a massive area. So now you know the pullback is going to be 940. Okay. So 940 is the pullback for you now. Okay. That's the big one. Okay. But our targets have become crazy in the 28,000s, right? It's like 28. Well, let's go look and see. I'm thinking what I like is this one right here. I like, well, if I can get my mouse over here, I like this one. Right about, well, I'm almost up there, right there, right in this zone, right there. All the way up there about 193, 194. It's up there. Now there is retail trade areas above this, but that's my big one, just for me. Right now, your target is 17, guys. It's not a level. It's just my targets. These are not levels I'm calling this morning. 17 and 20. Oops, excuse me. 17 and 31 are my next 2 areas for retail. 17 and 31 for the retail trader. So there you go. Boom. And we are hitting almost 30K, guys. Anybody loving this morning? There should be thousands of people following us on here. We should have 100,000 people following this channel. Because, guys, where do you go see a 30K trade every day for the last, what, since I've been on? Every day. We've done it every day. We have posted a 30K trade or 30K in trade, I know, ever since I came back on, and that was like in May for 3 months. Go ahead. Here's the volume. Oh, yeah. So, guys, thank you for all the comments this morning. I do appreciate them. But look, guys, the 31 is now trying to get to the 46, right? But you are got that pullback at 18. So remember, 18 is the new entry here. 18, 17, right there is another entry going north. We know it. We just got to hold it. Okay. So where do you really want to look for the high traffic area? Remember, it was like 70 right here. So you see this line right here, guys? We're going to take this line and we're going to do this because we know. Oh, let me see if I can get this thing to work. Oh, let's cancel that. Okay. We're going to go here, put this here, there. Okay. If I can get this thing to work, there it is. Right there. See that red line? Right there. That's where we don't want to be. That's the 70. Now remember, guys, we had the 17, we had the 31, right? Now you're trying to get across the 46. 46, new entry. But Rod, you gotta watch 46 because it only goes to 51. Okay. Now these are not levels, these are just areas that I've already traded in that I'm telling you this morning. So we're trying to get 51 to bust here. We got to get 51 to come up. 51 to 60 is a good area also. But if you're enjoying this, guys, just give us a like and subscribe, man. Let's go. Hit that button. Follow me every day, guys. This is life-changing trading. You know, this is where you can come in with me and change your life. You stick with me, you stick with what I'm telling you, you watch the levels, you watch the pullback, you manage your trade. Okay. Once you manage, you got it paid, guys. We're getting ready for even a bigger move coming. I mean, we got one coming up that could be even bigger, but we haven't got there yet, so I'm not gonna call it. But let's go. Guys, with 35K in what? What, about 20 minutes? Yeah. Plus we've already taken money. So we're good. We're over 40 today. Again, woo! There she goes past that 51. I knew that was gonna happen. Now we jumped 51 to 60, which I told you guys that. Remember the 60? We gotta hold 60. That's all we gotta do is just hold the 60 here, right there. And 60 will lead into the area that I want to be in, which is at 79. We should try to see 79 fade into 99, right? So 60 goes to 79 and 99. Remember, these are just trade areas I've traded in. These are not going to be permanents. I'm only going to do permanents at the beginning of the day because it's all that matters anyway. The permanents are going to be the what's way down there we were 21, 23. That's the permanent level is 21, 23, but we're way over that now. So guys, we took a trade at 821. You took yours at probably 823. And look where we're at. Killing, absolutely destroying this market. Come on, boys. Who's with me? Anybody hold this with me? Because if you did, man, if you can prove you held this account by a screenshot, I will give you the 50K. All right. If you can prove it and send a screenshot to show us, hey, I held this the whole time with Mike, I'll give you one. Let's go. Boom. Look at this, guys. Now we want to get up here to our favorite friend at 112. This is what I was telling you guys about right here. 112 has got potential, man. It does. It has pure potential at 112, all the way up to about 175. Serious potential right here. Who needs FOMC, right? We don't need to trade FOMC. We can trade any time and make money. Let's just go. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I really would like to have people come in and just sit with me live, like, get to know me, sit down with me, visit me, hang out with me, and let me teach you, and have a whole room of guys we can teach that are into funded accounts that are just trading the same thing I'm trading, and I teach you to make money. I think that's a good idea. Hey, I had to learn how to fly too, man, and believe me, I crashed more than once, so we're in the same boat, boys. It's just the way it works. Um, guys, when you finally get this down, this is gonna be so easy for you. You're gonna see look at how I act in the mornings. I don't have any stress. I don't sit here and fidget and freak out. You don't see the nervousness in me. All this is stuff you have to overcome, and it comes with time, and you will do it. And you'll get up and you'll like these trades, and you'll like making the money, and you're like, "Wow, it's life changing, guys." But to be with somebody who knows these markets like I do, it's a blessing for me and you, and for me to pay it forward to pass the blessing down that I've learned to help you not be where I was when I started, right? I don't wanna see people go through all the craziness that I had to go through. Because believe me, there was times I wanted to quit, but my wife kept pushing me, and I'm so glad she did, right? You got your naysayers out there. "You're never gonna make it. You can't trade." Whatever. This is what I say to them. Right? They get a big thumbs up because I know what I'm doing, right? And that's what you're gonna do later on to all the people that said you didn't know what you were doing. Yeah, okay, we'll see, right? Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I'm not a negative person, guys. I don't hold grudges on people. I don't. I just let it go. Let it roll off my back, and it's life, man. Don't worry about others. Worry about yourself, right? So let's go, guys. Let's just make a great day and have fun. Who's having fun today? Anybody? I bet they liked that comment, didn't they? Mm. Guys, you will have it though, I'm telling you. You're gonna have friends and family and all kinds of people around you that think you're nuts when you're a day trader. They're gonna tell you you're never gonna do this, but you can. I'm living proof. Yeah, there's a reason I use that Heikin-Ashi candles. The reason I use Heikin-Ashis is because it cleans your chart up more, guys. It's always been that factor for me to have a cleaner chart, and I noticed a long time ago when I switched over, Heikin-Ashi is just one of my favorite candles. I do use Rinkos, but Heikin-Ashi is the way I learned and taught myself, and I think it's the cleanest, so that's why I use it. That's right. And look where we're heading, guys. Right there. Right up there to our big level. 192. Yep. And you're gonna get that. We all have. And people just don't understand it, guys. They don't relate to what you're doing. And they need to educate themselves, but they don't. They sit back and make fun of you, which is not cool because you are doing something that millions of people before you have done in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 70s. All these Wall Street guys got major money and made good living doing exactly what we're doing now, except they did it different, but it's the same concept. I think the best job in America is a day trader. I really do. A lot of stress when you first start, but once you learn it, it's no stress anymore. Working for yourself is better than working for somebody else, guys, as a day trader. So if you can become a day trader, guys, and get your bills paid and, do things with your families and all that and survive, hey, that's what you're supposed to do, right? But it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Trading is hard. But days like this, nah, it's easy. It's a piece of cake. 112, guys. 112 is a new entry. I don't know what they're doing at 112 or why they would want to go long at 112, but guess what? They're going. It's kinda silly. 112 and, like, 99, 98. That's the 2 pullbacks. See, like, the 99 right there? That 99 and 112 are the 2 areas they gotta get back through. So there's an entry at 99 going to 112, which makes no sense, but, hey, they're gonna play it anyway. I like watching retail play. I really do. Now, if they went short in this morning, that was terrible. They got a remember that first pullback we had? The little red candle? We went short in, lost our accounts. That was all set up on purpose, guys. Because remember the Bears' last stand? Look at the Bears' last stand. Oh, they didn't do so well. They knew they weren't gonna hold this. Just blast it off. And I really think what really helped us, though, was having that 900 that 900, 905 to 908. That was a beautiful setup this morning. And I mean, the cool thing is that set is way up, guys. This market's got potential. I mean, you're looking for a massive day. We're still 500 points off the target that we really want. This thing has a 500 more point potential. Isn't that crazy? That's just insanity. Actually, I think it's 500 points even, actually. It's a 500 point move that we can see still today. Don't know if it's gonna happen, but it's possible. We did hold it short the other day. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, I think it was. We held that short, guys, for 600 points, or it might have been Monday, but I got it, picture of it. We held it short for 600 points. Guys, we just broke 50K on a trade. What do you think about that? Look at this, 50K. Boom. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah, well, I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy you're in here. I'm happy to have people that want to be serious with me and come in and hang out and trade with me. I don't do this for me, guys. I do this for you. I'm on here because I want to help people. I can go and trade whenever I want, but I like doing this. I think it's fun. I get a lot out of it. Now, where's this next one, guys? We know that we have that 176 up here, 178. We got to break 178. I do believe the 178 is going to be a factor here. It's not a level, it's a retail area. And it's kind of weird, but it's laying there waiting. And I got to get a picture of this chart because guess what? I got to post this to my buddy because he made a bet with me today. He just lost. He just lost. He lost that bet. That's how I beat him trading today. I just beat him. So he's gonna be mad. All right, let's roll. Come on, 178. 178 even, guys. I think is a really good one. But 178 is not the target, guys. 178 is just an area where I know they're going to try to stack to go to 192. 192 is the target. 178 and 192. 178 is the retail target for retail traders. 192 is the market target. Okay, there's a difference. Right there, those blue lines on your screen are the 192 area. And we marked that, guys, a long time ago. See how we mark stuff before the market even happens? We know where it's going to go before it even happens. I love this by knowing, right? I bet Coach Becky's freaking out this morning. I wish she was on here with me. I wonder if she's in the chat. If she can get on, come on over here with me. Love some feedback this morning. Yeah, it's fine. It's a beautiful morning. You couldn't ask for a better setup. Absolutely beautiful. Right past the bull protection zone, right past ag traffic, right getting back in the comeback area, past the bull, the bear's last stand, and just go. Now, this candle, actually, now though, we have concerns because we did hit that target up there almost at 178. I think we did it. Yes, we did. So we did hit that target. Now the bulls, so the bears will make their move now. So now, guys, the bears make their move right at 10 o'clock, right? So what are the bears going to do? Okay. So if you're trading today, guys, you want to make sure that you know where's this? You move this line down. Okay. This line comes all the way down to 839. Now this was the bear's last stand. It's gone. Okay. We'll move this out of the way. Now what do we do? So we have to look at this and say, what happens in the future, right? Bears want to be here later, right? Here. Boom. Right there. At the 839. So remember that, guys. It's not a target, but it is today. This is only till the close at 4 o'clock. But you now know where the shorts are going to be, 839. So just letting you know. So if the Bears get back to 839, 840 today, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a slam down, right? And it's going to go from 839 down to 750 to 700. So we already know that. But this is just preparing just in case. It don't mean it's going to happen, but we got to be prepared in case it does. So we know on this chart we're looking at where the bears are sitting and waiting on us, right? 839, 840. So anything above that, still bullish. Now, we say we're bullish. We are bullish, right? Technically, we're bullish, but guess what? The bulls have to do the same thing the bears got to do. We got to fight, guys, because we have to fight all the way back to where we used to be. And that fight takes us way back up into 29,000s. It's like 29,155. because that's where the bears are still sitting up at the 29,150. So the bears own the market all the way to 29.50. So as a bull, you got to get all the way through all of this stuff we're going through. So if you get the concept, guys, the bulls have to run all through the bear area to get back to markets. There's little spaces that we had this morning, the comeback area. The comeback area is where it starts, but the big one's way up. Doesn't mean we're going to get it today, but we gradually try to get there over a period of time, like a bull trend, right? But if we don't, we see rejection somewhere and we come back down and goes back to the bear. Because right now, this market is still a bearish market. We're just bulls trying to make our way back. We're fish. Okay, like, look at this, guys. Imagine a current going this way, right? The current's going this way. You're a fish swimming this way. It's hard, right? That's exactly what's happening here. We're a fish trying to go the opposite way in the river. And that's what the bulls are doing. They got to go back through. I don't know if you're aware of the concepts, guys, but bulls have to go through bear territory to make big moves. Bears have to get through big bull territory to make their moves. And it causes traffic. You get traffic areas where high trading happens, and a lot of areas where people have made trades, and it's just all kinds of stuff that just gets congested. And you've heard of confluence and all that. There's times when you'll get out of that area and either side, bull bear. So that's what we're doing, guys. And I hope that makes sense to some of you guys. So what we're going to do here, guys, we've already made a ton in this. All right. I scaled out a minute ago. So we're scaled out, guys. We took everything out of this. We got like 48,000 out of it. 47.9 exactly. So we're good. So we did like 47 on the hold, and we got the $2,000 this morning, the $4,000 this morning. So the 1,400, 6, 7. So we had 7,400 like minutes. And then you take another 47 on top of it. About 53. I think it comes up like 52, 53. So anyway, guys, that's where we're at. And now we can say, we don't give a shit what this market does. I don't drink, but if I did, it'd be margarita time. Right? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'll go with you guys and have some Sprite. So we're good. I will drink every now and then, like maybe one or two, but I've had guys come down from BluSky. We went out to Nashville a few times and down in the Keys. I had one or two. It's fun. I love entertaining them. But guys, we're trying to set up a thing where we're going to be doing a live session trading, and we're going to put it out there when I do it, and you can be part of the audience and all that good stuff. So it's kind of cool. But we won't be having it in Florida. It will be in Nashville, Tennessee. So it makes it a central area. Okay. All right. Let's go. You see the tail on this? You see how we're getting the pullback, the wick, guys? That's sell pressure. The reason we're having the sell pressure is because of what? There's a new area that we have to come out of, and that's 109. So now we have, let's go mark this 109 box right here. It's kind of like right. It's actually, I think, 111, but I'm going to call it at 9. Retail would be 9. It's like 910 right here. Okay. And it kind of fades down into like the 22. So this is what the bears want to do right there. See that? Right there. Is that 22? Actually, it's 17, 18. So it's kind of weird too. Right there. So this is the box that the bears want, because what they've done now, the bears know there was a lot of congestion in here, and this is where they can make little tiny stupid moves to fool you and try to get you to close these trades because they know if they break the 22, they're going to do what? They're going to go right back to the high traffic area, which has now moved up and crept up behind us a little bit. Okay. The traffic area kind of chases us. Okay. So this traffic area now becomes over here at 71. So I think I got, yeah, 71 here. So now we know if the Bears break this 22, they're going to try to get this short right here from 20, or excuse me, from 17 down to 71. See this? It's all structured to play games, guys. So as long as you don't break the blue box, as long as we're in the blue box and we don't get here, we stay in. That's it. We hold. And as long as you get above 109, it's going to come out of that box. 109 and 111. 111. Casino number 111. I bet Steve loves that one. 111. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the comments, guys. Nah, I don't really worry about triple tops and bottoms and stuff like that. I just worry about retail and solid levels and things that I look at and do. I've learned to stay away from a lot of things. As you guys know, you see on my charts, there is no indicators at all. I don't need them. I'm price action only, man. So that's just the way I've always done it. That's how I started. It was brutal until I made my own, until I made my own trading plan. So the strategy you're seeing is my own. I designed it, I made it, and it works for me. It might not work for everybody, but it works for me. But I think it can be taught, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just preference, guys. I don't really look at the tops and bottoms and all that. But it is in that 101, 103 area, which, it fell at right here on the left. See left guys right here? This is where that short happened. So we do expect them to try this little short again. And look at this. Look where the short went from here to here. And that's exactly what we got from here to there, which is this candle from yesterday. So that would make kind of a sense to repeat that, but it don't matter if they do as long as they don't come down into that traffic area. We don't want these bears coming below this 840 today. They can pull back all they want and we'll hold. We're going to hold this until they get probably, well, with this here, we try to hold half, guys. So if you got 5, we try to say 2,500, we'll cut it because we already made a bunch of money, right? So that would probably be right in here somewhere. So that's what we do. We're just going to hold it and wait because if they don't break the 40 low, there's no sense closing. If they don't get to here today, we can hold this all day because the rest of it's just noise. That's all it is. Noise on the chart. Noise to make people close their accounts before they're supposed to. And they know, remember, guys, the 109, 111, I think, yeah, 109 is another entry right here. So the bears don't know. Well, I guess they probably do know. Most of the bears know that the 109, 111 is a new entry going north. And that entry is trying to get back from 109 to 178, right? So we're trying to get this to go back. I think we have this target already marked up here, but let's go back and look. Yes, we got this one. So we'll put this is not a target, guys. This is a retail target right here at 77. See at 77? That's where the 109 is trying to get to. 109 goes back to this 177. And then you go over, hit the next two up, start going. So this is what we got to do. We got to come past the 109 to 111 and make this go to 177. That's exactly what we have to do. Can we make it? Maybe. What a day. Fire. On fire today, guys. It's nice too to see us do this. It's nice to take this money from these people. We're just killing them. But we know retail's probably done good things. Most traders have probably made something. It's a good day to make easy money because we didn't have a lot of pullbacks. This is where people are going to chase, though, that missed this morning's trade or maybe ran late to get on or, somebody screaming at them, "You can't get on right now. You gotta do this, this, and this first." You got mad. They get on with the already mad because they couldn't get on at 9:30 to open. So they've already got a bad attitude coming into trading. Guys, don't do that. If you miss the open, please don't get on and trade your account pissed off because you're gonna lose money. You're just not gonna have that mindset. So what? You miss the open. No big deal. You got 10 o'clock. Remember that. You still got 10 AM. You got 1 hour from 10 to 11. You can still make money. You don't have to be on right at 9:30 every day like clockwork. I did that for year after year after year. I got mad, upset, pissed off. Had to be on 9:30 no matter what. I'd stop in traffic, dude, and trade. I'd pull on the side of the road and trade, right? Don't. You don't need to. Don't stress it. If you miss the open, 10 o'clock, 9:45, 10 o'clock, power hour, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You've always got time because a pro can trade any time of the day and pull money out of this market. They don't care what time it is. Time is what they've told us. They want you to stress that 9:30 open. They want you to be there at 9:30, right? So you can take your time, learn the hard lessons. There's a lot of hard lessons, but it's good, guys. So now we wait, guys, on a good note and see what happens here. And I really do think the 86, 83 here, this 83, 80 should be another place we can go back up. I think the 82 is perfect. I think 82, 80. Watch the 82 and the 80, guys. See it go. It's crazy. 82 and 80 just are just like, okay, we're trying to be your friend here. Now, see how you got this little candle showing right here, guys? You see this? People see this and think, oh my God, it's going to go short. That's bullshit. It's not. That's a fake down because 111 is still sitting there, right? That trade at 109, 111, still there. And this is where the bears know if we breach this and hold, we are going to massively move. You're going to go from 111 to 178. Boom. And they know it. And we could be going up, pulling back, going up, pulling back, going up, pulling back. Why? Why are we doing that? We're trapping bears, people trying to go short. The more we trap contracts, the more explosive we get. The more people you trap, the explosion comes. When we gather thousands of contracts at at 111 and they don't, they or 109 or whatever we're doing here, keep fading back down, we keep going back, fading down, going back. Eventually she'll breach and just take off. It's called trapping the bears. And this right here, this is a place to trap bears right in this box. All as long as we're green, as long as we stay, green box. We can see some red candles come down through here, but as long as we don't break this level for the trap, and this level could be another trap, guys, right here, 17, 18, where it comes all the way down. They let them come all the way to here and you go boom. And so it's crazy, I know, but that's what happens. All crazy. But it's a cool thing though. See how we broke the 111? Look at that. 111 is beautiful, guys. We just gotta keep pushing. We gotta get this up to the one we gotta get this back to 170, 177. Power. Let's go. We just almost get ready to reach the 150, 160. I think the 60 is also, 60 is just temporary, but 60 we gotta hold. You gotta get 60. 60 to 177. That's exactly what we're trying to do now. The 60 should be another entry going back to 77 or a pullback. 60 is always going to be a pullback because it's right in the middle of a previous candle. So we know that. How do you guys like the roadmap to trading? Pretty cool, isn't it? Still trying to get that 192 that we haven't got yet. 77 is one of those areas, though. Let's roll. Come on. Thank you. Appreciate that, Tommy Gunn. Guys, I just try to make it simple. I try to do, I try to get explanations like I used to do it to myself. I used to talk to myself and walk myself through all this. And I'm doing the same thing with you that what I'm thinking, you're doing. Sometimes I, get a little sideways, but hey, I want you to understand this is what I see. We're almost there, guys. 77 from the 60 is perfect. The 60 is the pullback, but 77 is that target, and we know it. And the big target's 92 once we break 77. And this is where she could move because we do see 77 has potential, guys, from 92. But really, 92 is just the tip of the iceberg because actually there's another move right there at 250 for retail. So retail traders are thinking 250, most of them. It depends on us getting through these three little areas, right? Let's go. Man, what a day. An hour, guys. 1 hour today. Okay. We're let's see, 53, 59. We're about almost 60K. This is nuts. All we need is about another $500. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna be golden, man. Now, see, I could add contracts right here if I wanted to. I could add another 7 contracts in at 77 and go to 92 and make some more money, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep it safe. But look where my entry is, guys. Remember, guys, if you trade with me all the time, you've heard me say this a million times. We are trading under stupid. See how far we are? Look where the trade is. 821, 921, 21, 121. We're 340 points above. We already got a 300-point trade today. Right? It's like, hello. Do you think they're gonna come back 300 points on us this afternoon? Doubtful. This is an all day. But we know that there's a massive area that you guys have heard me call, right? So you know the one who's that target, right? You know this, okay? But what they fail to tell you, okay? So where's that box? Do you guys see this one right there? You guys see this 940 right here? All right, look at this. This is market box. This is the market. This is what I call my market maker area because they know this is the area the bulls want to be in. And they also know if the bears get stupid up here, they're going to come back to here and here. That's exactly what they're going to do. There's no two ways about it. Anyway, we ain't worried about that right now. Though. I'm going to try to scare nobody, right? 77, guys. Let's go. But I'm always thinking, guys, always thinking ahead. 77 works. We're going to get this 92, guys. 92 is what I call the super level. And there she goes right to it. Boom. Guys, how many people have you seen call a 300-point trade an hour before it happens? So let's go. 92. We had the 92 up there a long time ago, guys, because we know it's going there. We just got to get there. Now, can we go ahead and breach the 250? Because we can see 250. Now, retail is 248. No, it's 50. But Wall Street's level is 44. Okay. So there's a difference of about 6 points here because most of the Wall Street traders are looking at the 44 here. Okay. Then that area. Most retail is looking here. Okay. Anyway, that's what we're looking at. So just let's see if it gets there, guys. Who's loving this? Anybody? Good. Awesome. Thank you for pointing somebody in the right direction. It's good to see you, man. Good. Glad to have you on the first time here, you guys. You'll see, man, that trading with me is different than you're used to, but I don't like to play around. I like to go in here and get this money. I like to go in, get some good solid trades, and just make our day. And so far, we have done it for 3 months straight. We've been calling straight, legit, everyday trades. Places where we can get in and make the market and make the money. And we are almost at 250. We were close, man. But I know why they're doing this. Because the Bears are trying to play here probably at the pullback of 15. So you've got like a 15 pullback, guys, 215, 214 that there's re-entries on. So they'll come down to 215. See that for reset contracts against these Bears. So you want 15 north. They'll try to get 15 to stay and see how she's coming back down to the 6. Watch her pull back to the 14, 15 right there. That's what it's supposed to do. See that? How she goes back to 192. She's trying to get back to 192, 178 because that's the level of the pullback. And we know that. We already came through it. So the 192 can restructure back up to the top again as long as they hold the 14. See that 14 there? Look at that. But I tell you, they'll reach that contract. They just did. They come back down to the original entry, 192, went longer again, got 214, add a few contracts, and push it back. That's exactly what they do, guys. The 15-14 is perfect right here. Actually, I think it's also they changed that. We had the 192, and now they've moved it to the 200. So now they got 215, 200 pullbacks. Yeah, so I see. Cool. Let's go. 1 hour, guys. We have mutilated the market. It's kind of fun though. Okay. All right. Cool. Anyway, we're going to the next 10 minutes is going to be fun anyway. We'll be good. We just want to see the next 10 minutes of this break to 250 and haul ass, guys. We really have potential at this 250. I think the Bulls could really make a stand here, but it's kind of strange because it's I don't know what they got going on here with this retail people, but I know the market is kind of like got the 250 marker on it, but then again, it's kind of weird because they got 253 on top of it. I don't know why you got a 3-point difference there between one area and another, but hey, so 250 has to clear the 253. Okay, just to let y'all know. Yeah, Justin's probably. I think Justin's working on something for me, so that's perfect. We'll see him in a few minutes, guys. No problem. Take some questions and answers here about, you know, about 10:40, 10:45. If we break this 250 and 253, man, this could get fun. It could get a lot of. We've had a lot of fun this morning. How many guys are green today? Everybody green? Are you green? Let's go. Who's green? Let us know in the comments. No, I don't trade on Fridays, guys. I trade Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11. Because tomorrow, if the Bulls make a big day today, tomorrow is going to be two things. It's either going to be continuation of Bulls, or three things actually. Continuation of Bulls, Bears taking it and running down, or choppy chop chop and crazy taking money. See, Friday used to be our best day in the market, guys, and we're waiting for Fridays to come back like it used to be back in 2019, right? But they're not. So 2019, 2018, we all loved trading Fridays because it was beautiful. We made money and got off and had a great weekend. Now it's stupid sometimes on Friday, and I just don't trade it anymore. But those times are coming back. We are starting to see the market get back to where it used to be. You're going to have your doubters, that are like, "Oh, the market's crazy," but the market's not crazy. People are crazy. It's like, don't listen to everything you hear on these channels. Not I'm not talking about YouTube, guys. I'm talking about like these news channels and all that. These people that talk about the market, they don't trade the markets. They got a sheet in front of them. They're reading bullshit to you, right? If you don't trade the market, you have no clue. You can speculate all day, but we don't care what you say because we don't trade what people say. We trade what we see, right? Remember that, guys. Trade what you see, not what you hear. I've learned that over time. I used to sit behind me back here with 20 screens of every news channel in the world about trading. And guess what? Nothing but noise. Didn't help me make a trade. It mostly helped me blow accounts. So you don't need all that shit. Not to say it's not good to be informed. It is. There's some good stuff out there and some good information. I like the Bloomberg in the morning. I do. The three people, the girl, the old guy, and the other dude. I like those guys. And I've hit them up on Twitter. I've talked to them before and stuff like that. But I don't dwell on having to have a channel help me trade. You don't need it. It's good to be informed, though. Information's good. That's why I quit trading stocks. I got tired of all the crazy of trying to find the best stock of the day. There's 20 of them running. I like trading stocks. I might start trading stocks on Friday. How about that, guys? Maybe I'll put something together for that for you guys if you want to be a stock trader with me, because I do know how to trade stocks too, and crypto and forex. So it don't matter. I can trade it. I can trade any of it, but I like futures the most. Come on, boys, can we get there? They're still trying to break the 72, guys. 50, 72, 250. 250 is our big target. 244 is retail. And I think we've already hit the 44, or we got close to it. I think we did hit it. Let's go. We're almost there, man. We're trying to break this area. Come on, boys. 244. Come on, you're almost there. It goes to 41. Like, really? Seriously? Just hit the 44 and be done. Gee whiz. Unbelievable. That's the way it works. They're just gonna play games here. They're gonna get a little pullback. It's all right. The 15 is the pullback. You guys know it. 15, 14. Re-entry. That's all it is. 15, 14 pullback. They go back and go long again and go right back where they came from. The Bulls have a strong push, and there wasn't, you know, we didn't have that big super candle, but this is a steady candle, and that's what I like about it. You know, you didn't have that major volume push. We had volume enough though, but what we had this morning was money, the big money sitting everywhere. And I haven't even got into the big money part of it yet. But guys, maybe Monday I will show you guys where big money's sitting because I know I can tell you. I can tell you exactly where the Bears big money's sitting and the Bulls, and we know if we're above it, we're going to ride it. And right now we are above the big money for the Bulls, but we'll get into all that Monday because it's a lot to do. But guys, this has been a fun morning. We're killing it. Coach Becky's having a good time. Everybody's having a good time this morning. If you made money this morning, congratulations, guys. Thanks for following me. Thanks for believing, right? It's good. Solid. You know, there is one thing I want to ask you guys. Who out there hates trading alone, right? Trading alone sucks, right? It does. Come on, boys. Let's get this 50. 44 and 50. They love this little pullback. 14. It's just ridiculous. But it's part of it. What's funny, guys, on your chart this morning, I want to show you. See this? This is where I was like, okay, look at this little draft going through here. What's going on here with this low? And I knew this low was going to structure above here, right there. See that candle that opened above the structure? Right there. That's what started this mess. It's beautiful. And the Bears had nothing. I don't know why the Bears didn't kill us right here because they could have absolutely destroyed us in 8-12. but they didn't. I don't know why. I don't think they were asleep, hibernation, something, but they could have murdered us there, and they didn't. Somebody was asleep. That's all I know. Come on, let's go. 44. 44 to 50, guys. We got to have it. Where are we today? Let's see. Wow. Yeah. So this morning, guys, we cleared out 33 to 35, and then we come up. The next one when we scaled was 41,590, and that's on the trade we're in now. And then we got 51, 160. So then you add 51 plus what we got now in this trade. So 51 and 8, we're at 59,400 technically. What's up, Justin? What's up? Hey, I love your shirt, man. You match me. Kind of cool. Man, who told you how to dress? We're good. Yeah, we hit 53 this morning. We're at 59.
Damn. Having a crazy week, man.
We hit 9. We hit 70, 84. If we hit 9,000 on this, we'll be at 60K, over 60K.
Woof. Jeez. Nice little 400-point play.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful, man. But I told them guys this morning this had a 500-point potential, and we just almost did it. And we still got potential. We still got another from here, from the 204, we still got 204 more that we can go to this. Because 404 is the target up north. So we could see 404, and you guys can see it. I've already got it up here. I've got this like 406 right here. It's actually retails 404. But I know we got another 200-point potential if we can hold this.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, it's been beautiful, man. We've had a super good morning. Look at the entry on this thing, man. 27,821. And their entry, I told them, was 27,823 to be safe.
Beautiful. Killer entry, yeah. Consolidated right there and then just popped.
You'd have followed me this morning, could have bought a car. Need a car? Follow Mike. Need a new jet ski? Come buy you one. You know, one day.
Exactly.
Some people might like those comments. You know, need a new condo? Come trade me for about 2 weeks. You'll get one.
Right?
You'll get at least a down payment for one anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd like to see people have new stuff and buy things for their trade money, take care of their families. It's beautiful, man.
Just got to get everybody in live accounts.
Yeah, you got to get to that live, guys. We want to see in brokerage.
Yeah, one of my friends just went live yesterday, I think.
Good, awesome.
Mm-hmm. How's everybody on the chat doing? Let me know if you're all green. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're still long. If you're still holding, congratulations.
Yeah. Remember the 178, guys. The 178 is the area we want to keep. Because why do we want to keep it? Because the traffic area is below us, right? So you guys know the 178 pullback, just in case it happens, is the 111, which is right here, right? Let's gotta move this to 11. Well, I got 10 on it. It's actually right. Well, it's 13. Well, you know it's 11. It's 11. 111 is the pullback from 178. And the Bears might try it, but it don't mean nothing. Because, guys, if you don't break this blue box today, you can just hold this. You can put your stop gains right here at 814, and you're fine. Or 0, what is it? Yeah, 8014. 8014 is where your stop gain should be, because if they get back there, he probably gets stupid. Now the Bulls might trap the Bears there and go back. So you guys know that 28014 is also another entry going north, unless the Bears short us. Okay. Have a seat for a minute.
Green long, green and closed. Nice. Tried to hold it in blue and eval. Not enough drawdown. Yeah. So make sure you size appropriately.
Yep.
Green and I'm closed down too. Oh, you're green now? Okay, good. Nice.
Green is good.
Green is definitely good in this game.
Yeah, man. We've covered a lot today. A lot.
Love it.
But we actually just got above the bull protection zone down here this morning. This is what I like here, guys. I like seeing where we clear the protection areas, where the bulls know they have to be, and where the bears want to be. And once we break that, so this was higher this morning. Remember, we had it up here. We had to move it down because the bears readjusted. But you can see right there. See that? Bulls get market back. This was over here, right? So we had this morning, bull comeback area, high traffic zone. So once we cleared the bull comeback area, and we got to here, and here, and here. And that's exactly what the setup was. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And now we might trade sideways for a little while in contraction. But guys, don't be afraid of contraction zones. Don't. Mark them. Line them out, because it's just going to tell you what the market's going to do. You will know if it breaks contraction on the bottom or the top. And that's what you're looking for. So what big traders do is, say we get 5 or 6 candles coming across here, right? We take a box and we mark this high, right? Say this candle stops like right here, right? Okay. Let's just say hypothetically, we don't know if it's going to, but let's just say, okay. So say this becomes a box where everything goes sideways, okay? So look at the bottom of this box, guys, at 132, right?
Comcast business.
Comcast. So 132 to 200, right? So what is that? 32, 40, 56, 79. Yeah, about 60 points. So what's half of 60? 30. So 32 becomes 62. Now watch the 62, right? So you put a marker on the middle of your box when you're trading contraction. Anything above the 62 is going to try to stay long, right? Watch. Why is this doing this? I don't know what crap that is. I don't like those little lines there. Let's see. Get off. Here's what I'm trying to use right here, guys. Anything above the 62, right there. I think it's over here. I think that's the problem. Here, let me get through this crazy thing. Is this the arrow? No. This is the arrow. Duh. Okay, there it is, guys. Right there. I'm trying to show you. Anything above 62 is going to try to pull up. Anything below the 62 in contraction will go down. So you know, long, short, short to 32, long, back to the top of the box. Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
This is how you trade contraction. You get a contraction zone. Let me go show y'all an example of this, right? And here, this one's kind of a good one right here. So let's show you this. See this right there at 60, okay? So there's 60, and the bottom's like, what, about 20 right here. So we'll say 20 on this. Let's just say 20. So 420 to 560. That's like what? 120 points, right? What's half of 120? Oh, wow. 60, right? So 420 to 480. right? So we want to go mark this at 4A, right?
Mhm.
Right? Wow. I had it there. Let's just say 4A. Now watch. Look at your chart. Anything above the 80 is considered a long in contraction, right? Look, long, 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 gone, right? Anything below is short. You guys see this concept?
Mhm.
This works in contraction every single time. Draw a box around your top contraction and your bottom contraction and divide the two numbers, the high and low, in half. Mark an arrow between them, and you've got contraction separation zone. Nobody knows this because I came up with it. Okay. So you're now learning something that nobody knows because you're learning it here from me because I designed this myself. So, and I've learned over the course of time, I have created this over 100 times and only failed once. Once. It works. See the 14, guys? Look at the 14. Remember I told you about the 14 being a pullback and trying to come back? That's the top of the traction of the high volume track, or not high volume. That's the area of high traffic. So you have a separate little area here. So see how we got high traffic? There's high traffic here now in this box that goes to this box. See that?
Mhm.
So we know this. It's still down here too, but I put it here to show you. I know, guys, this is like a mad scientist trading, but it does make sense to me, and I hope you get the concept. Because see, this high traffic area right now only goes to what 18, 17 out here, which is right here, right about there, 17. So we know the bears can come into this and get to here because this is the high traffic area. All of this from here all the way to here. Okay. So what you could probably do is just say, look, this is high traffic area. Well, not that. This. This is your high traffic area north to these targets. Oh no, not to those targets. Hang on. Let me look at the exact target. Yeah. So it's 111. So your high traffic target starts at 111, right here. That's high traffic. So it's here to there. Okay. Right there. Just like that. High traffic up and down. See? And this is what they expect us to do is try the bears to come down and make people think this is going to go short all the way down to the bottom of 15, 14 and boom, bounce back. Or get stuck somewhere before the what is that? I can't see. Hang on, guys. It'll get stuck somewhere between uh, looks like 60. My mic's freaking out again.
Little crackly.
Yeah, let me see if I can fix it.
We gotta get that other one set up. Now it's off. Yeah, it's off. It's off, Mike. Well, luckily there's only a couple minutes left, anyways, so not the end of the world. Chipmunks again. I missed that one the other day. I heard that was funny. Well, I think that might be a good time to transition over then. What do you think, Mike? Yeah. Yeah. Nick, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just transition over. Mike says bye, guys. I'll see you Monday. Hope y'all made some money. Share your gains, everyone. I'll be right back. All right, so we are. Ooh, I need to meet the. Ooh. There we go. Okay, we are back, guys. Looks like Mike had a killer morning. Let me know if you caught some plays with him. I mean, that was a great opening setup in the morning. Literally sitting right on top of a consolidation zone, and then just boom off to the races. Kind of curious if we're going to come back and retest this like 28K to 950 level. I do think we end up going higher. I mean, that was a very bullish close. This could be support right here. Basically 040, 28K, and then 950 are the levels that I'm kind of looking at. Now, we do have some massive earnings today. Specifically, Apple and Amazon. And then some other big names that might move the market. Roblox, Reddit, MSTR, Coinbase, let's see, Sony. I mean, there's some big names today, big secondary names, but specifically Apple and Amazon. These are the big boys. So just keep that in mind. We've already had a pretty big move. I do expect a little bit more upward pressure. If we do lose this 950 area, we're running straight back to the open price. But everybody, if you kind of followed Mike, he should be nice and green. So please let me know if you are. Go in the Discord, post on your socials, get those rewards points, get some free stuff. I'm currently trading an Orbit funded. I bought one yesterday for FOMC and full ported some longs and passed that sucker in like 10 seconds. So yeah, those are fun degen plans. I like that. Like literally passed that thing in 10 seconds, got an email 10 minutes later about doing the KYC. So it was a very quick process. Very, very quick. And then I think I popped in and saw Becky pass one on stream too. So we're all funded in Orbit now. This does look like it's going to drop. Smaller time frames. You guys always know when I say like larger time frames want up, smaller time frames want down. So we need the smaller time frames to kind of complete their cycle to the downside. Then maybe the 4 hour can continue to take over because this is obviously a massive reversal pattern. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if we run back to opening price at all, especially with the earnings and stuff like that. Yesterday, though, man, FOMC, talk about some big moves. Where was it? That's Tuesday. Should probably go the right day. Right here. I mean, 400. So that's what, a 600-point move and then a 800-point drop. So there were a lot of opportunities to make money yesterday. How'd you guys do yesterday? Did you trade FMC? Or were you guys smart traders, sat it out, played secondary patterns? Fed is in a big corner. Yeah. I think it's inevitable that the rates do go up, but I'm not going to act like I am an economic expert. I just click buttons on futures and trade the NASDAQ. So that stuff does not concern me. My long-term portfolios are doing what they're doing, regardless of what's going on. So that's kind of how I look at that. I think it's funny how everybody becomes, masters on economic policy on rate days and stuff like that. It's like, just let the news come out, let it settle, trade like you normally would. The setups are still the same. I think we're going to have to try a short, guys. Beautiful sell model on the 3-minute chart, 5-minute chart as well. Yeah, use it for volatility. Size down, play the chart, and you get some, you can catch a trend really, really nicely. And that first move was a fake out, huh? You still made a ton of money either way, but talk about trapping people into thinking the market's going to go up. Because, guys, as I keep saying, the chart is bearish. There's no way around that. When you zoom out, this whole consolidation area broke to the downside. So I'm technically still bearish until we break 28,700. Maybe even 29,200. I think 29,200 was the key level I had, which is almost a VWAP. So, honestly, on the long term, until we break that, I wonder what the weekly looks like. Not that it matters too much for us. Yeah, so the weekly broke the zone 2, retested. Like I said, I want to see this come down to 26, 26.5, something like that. That's what I want to see. But for now, we're playing intraday, so we don't really care about that. But long-term bias, definitely to the downside. I'm looking at this 120 area. See if I can get wicked into a short. Let me know if you guys have a bias right now. Do we think we're going to go up, or do you think we're going to go down before we go up? What are you thinking? One trade, 14 minutes, pass from brand new. That's amazing. Don't get much better than that. Now we do have support around this 40 to 50 area. So we might chop around in here for a bit. Let's see if today's a day where I can actually get a fill. I'll go ahead and try a short. I'm on the wrong account. Hold on. All right, let's go back to that orbit evaluation I was working on with you guys last week, I want to say. I think I have 1,400 in drawdown on this one. So let's see. Hopefully we can catch a nice little play here. Going to go for a 125 short. Now we're fighting the longer term trend, but I want to see if we're going to get a little dip before we rip again. And my cut will be about 20-ish points. So we'll see. This 1 hour looks like a buy model, but the smaller time frames, this would be a nice spot for it to continue to the downside. And I missed that fill by 2 points. Great. Typically, when I miss a fill by a couple points and it comes back, it's a little bit more risky the second time, but we're going to get tapped in and we'll see. So I definitely don't like this much the second go around. Really, really missed me like that. Look at that, guys. 2 points. Oh, my God. Becky, are you seeing this? Are they doing it again? Are they doing this to me again? Wow. I'm looking for like 85 on this play, and there it goes. Now you're looking for 67. Wow. Are you guys seeing this? This is not my week for fills, guys. This is absurd. This is like the 5th or 6th time in the last couple of days it's happened. I'm gonna cancel this. That's a bummer. 40 points. If this breaks 67, I mean it's running right back to 43. Ah, man. There's 67. 6, 7. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. We're going to have to stay flat for now. Yeah, we just got 6, 7. Bet you didn't think that would happen. Yeah. That's funny. Oh man, that is a bummer though. Okay, let's see if there's any other earnings we have that might matter. So obviously Apple, Amazon, I mean, Roblox, Reddit, maybe. Remember when Rivian would go nuts over earnings? I used to play options on that. Sony. Energy. Nah, I mean, all eyes are going to be on these two up here. All eyes on Apple and Amazon. All right, what do you guys think? Should I full send this orbit? Becky, it is my vibe this week. It is absurd how many plays I have missed. Okay, so that was a little drop I wanted. I think now we push to the upside. So, yeah, Hosser, of course you think I should. I'm gonna take a half size position. This one's a little risky. 100. I'm in. Okay. And I'm looking for a push over 20. Got caught in that knife right there. Okay, this one's looking like a fail, guys. All right, we'll take that loss right there. All right, so now we're down to, I'm just going to call it 1,000. I'm going to act like I'm playing with $1,000 right now, which is not the easiest to do, but let's see if we can do it. Would have been great if we caught that, 50-point play straight to PT. That would have been great. So would I have gotten tapped in if I didn't cancel that order? The answer is yes, and it would have ran to PT. So note to self, keep the orders in. Keep the orders in. Has there been any significant news today, guys? Let's check. Let's check. Okay, let's see. No, not really seeing anything. Not really seeing anything. All right, well, there's that 43 PT. So, damn. Should have kept that order open. Let the play come to me. It is just frustrating to see it missed by 2 points. So, all right, so there's our support. Let's see if it's going to drop further. I mean, it loses this. We're going to get another nice 100-point drop. What do y'all think, chat? Is it going to do it? It's bounced off this level quite a few times. And tomorrow's Friday, so you guys are stuck with me for open. And then we'll go into the weekend, hopefully nice and green. And hopefully I can get a damn fill and not have meltdowns in front of you guys. All right, so that short thesis is going to play out in front of me. That's good to know. Took TP, quick scalp. Good job. After so much uptrend, it should retrace. Yeah, that's normally what happens. I agree. Typically, a little trick, guys, is to take the top from like the opening move, and it runs back to the 0.5. And look exactly where we're at. We're at the 0.5 right now. 382 is usually where it retraces to. 0.5 is where it kind of chops around. 382 is a great bounce spot. Lines up with the level I have. I love to see that. So I think we might drip on down to 950, 960. But I don't want to short it here because we're in a kind of a demand zone. But it looks like it wants to drip. Let me see if I can find some structure. Okay, we got this. We got all these candles about to close in a couple minutes, in 30 seconds. So let's let this 15-minute candle close. All right. This looks like it might close, break some structure. So definitely be looking for shorts. All right. We got our close. I'm gonna go ahead and try another short, guys. Looking for a really good run on this. Shorts at about 43, 42.25 to be exact. Let's see if I can actually get into a play. Okay, we're in. I want to see a break past 22 to feel really good about this play. Oh, man, they're going to smack me around in this range, aren't they? If I lose this one, I'm going to full port the next one and either blow it or go back to break even, basically. So the fact that we're sweeping this level makes me want to kind of delete it and not rely on it too much. I'm really looking for us to stay under 70. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we're out. Oh, no. Damn, it shook me out by a point. All right. Let me check how much drawdown I have. Let me go to my dashboard real quick. All right, we're full porting this, guys. Let's do it. All right, let's see, guys. All right, what side am I going to full port? I'm still feeling shorts. This play might work out. Still kind of feeling it. I am edgeless today. Those longs that open look great. Other than that, I mean, that play I canceled worked out beautifully. Oh, and look at that. We'd be in profit now. Gotta love it. How's the orbit plan? I mean, it's the same drawdown, same profit target. There's just no consistency at all. Just no consistency. So the 50K account, $3,000 profit, $2,000 drawdown. I think I'm down to like 800 or 900 now. So we're gonna full port. I'm gonna start with a mini, and then we're gonna look to add if we go into profit. I just want to find a kind of a good entry. Try this 50 area as an short entry. No stop loss because that's how we roll. If this blows, this will be the first account I blow on stream, so you guys will get to witness it and go laugh at me and tell everybody. But yeah, it's the same rules, just no consistency on the evaluation. So you don't have to really think too hard about it. All right, we're in. Let's see what happens, guys. Is this going to work? Come on, break this level. Break this level. Come on, give me that dump. All right, so we want to break the 40 area, obviously. Then we want to get down into the 20-ish area. So this is the point in your accounts, guys, where you claw your way back. Like you take your 250 here, and you do that over and over, or you just fully expect to lose the account and just see what happens. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going for glory. Glory. Marius, you are correct. We are in the middle of a range. It's not the most ideal place to take a trade, but I'm up here streaming and I want to take some trades, so we're doing it. This level's holding on for dear life, guys. And if you are on this play and you want to take a couple $100, I mean, take it. Get off this 1 minute chart though. But that is a great point. Don't diddle in the middle. I like that saying. Is there a consistency rule for the other portions of the eval? So this one's different. There's no buffer phase, so you go. Oh, this is gonna blow. Wow, you're about to witness a blown account in real time. You go short, I go long. We both win. Hey, all good. So let's see how much drawdown I actually had. Maybe I had more than I thought. Oh, maybe I didn't have to full port. Either way. I won't be a sore loser. Just don't tell Rich. Are you hedging me? No hedging, man. See if I get lucky. Like I said, it's either a banger play or I blow the account. But this that plan's different because you go straight to funded, and there is consistency in the funded. I'll go over it after this. Whatever happens, happens. But Marius is right. This is what happens when you diddle in the middle. I like that. So I'm going to steal that. Diddle in the middle. I mean, it still looks good for a drop. I just don't know if my drawdown is going to survive it. But yeah, the public wants a good show, right? Right. It's funny. I've done streams in the past where like a real A+ setup hasn't presented itself, and like you sit there for 4 hours, and if you guys aren't talking nonstop, it gets real boring. Like real boring. It's like talking to yourself for like, oh, look at that. Who doubted me, guys? Who never doubted that play for 1 second? Not even 1 second, right? Just a 0.5 RR trade, you know, that's what we do. I'm curious if this is going to work out, though. That's the secret strategy. Just no stop loss, full drawdown. For 10 payments of $99.99, I'll teach you how to not use a stop loss. That was hilarious. Oh, I got a package. I hope it is my the rest of my BluSky swag. Oh my God. Remember I told you how my wife's in Italy, guys? Like, look how gorgeous that is. I'm sitting here in an office. She's over here living her best life. Yeah, her and her friend they went on a sailboat today out on that water. Yeah, that was beautiful. That looks absolutely beautiful. I know, that's what I told her. I was like, I'm going on vacation. When you get back, I'm going on vacation. Thing is about going to like Italy or something like that, you can't pop over for a couple of days. You gotta make a trip out of it until 2028. So full disclosure, I expected to blow the account or make a ton of money already in this play. I didn't expect it to take this long. Should I add to this, guys? What do you think? Do I add if we pass 24? What's that island called? Can't remember what the island's called. Sardinia. It looks gorgeous. There we go. We are cooking. We are cooking. Let's freaking go. All right, let's take a partial off. Look at that, guys. Never doubted that for a second. Actually, let's close that. We're back to break even now. We're back to break even. Back to almost our full drawdown. Let's go. What was the drawdown I had in that play? It was like 40 points to take. Hey, positive RR, right? But yeah, we are. This is a diddle in the middle, Marius. I like that a lot. This is the diddle in the middle, guys. That was a good play. It ended up working out. Terrible to watch, but my advice for that would be put your take profit and just don't put your stop loss and just come back later and see if the account's there. Watching it is not going to help. Liquidity grab. I mean, this looks good for it looks good for down. It was a good downside setup. That was purely a 15-minute chart play. So, I mean, 15-minute candles are 120 points. So, yeah. Follow me for advice on what to do when you have no drawdown left. Now, on the flip side, I have had accounts with like $100 left where I've grinded a micro out and then gotten to like 300, started just 2 micros. For me, I'd just rather buy another eval than grind it out. Oof, so my streak of not blowing an account on live is still intact. We are still good, guys. If you are in shorts, full PT is 970. So another 50 points from here. $196 sitting in my Airbnb waiting for family to get ready to go out to eat. Let's go, dude. You're paying for this vacation while you're literally chilling. I love that. There is no better feeling than paying for your vacation while you're on vacation by taking a couple trades. Have any of y'all ever done that? It is amazing. Especially if you're on that side of the world. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You're just chilling. You hit a banger, and then you're like, all right, hotel room's paid for the day. And, with BluSky, daily payouts, you take that money out right away, literally pay the invoice the next day. Insane. I mean, I'm kind of glad I took profit on that drop. I mean, It's probably still going to drop, but I saw that strength go into it. We kind of rebounded a little bit, locked in $1,000, I think. Yeah, man. If I am in Montreal, I am definitely coming by, 100%. Owe me big time. Nice. Well, if you want to do me a favor, just tell people about BluSky. That's good enough for now. Did your daughter ever get into trading? I remember you were talking about it. Got my 270, so I got my payout. Let's go. Nice. From funded, how long does it take to get to brokerage? It depends. It's once you hit $10,000 in profit on your account, you can go to brokerage. There's a bunch of y'all in Dallas Fort Worth. I know Breezy's out there. I haven't been there in a while, actually. Maybe when basketball season starts, go out there watch a Mavs game. I know Breezy's a big Mavs fan. I think he's somewhere around there. I know he's in Texas. I'm not sure where. I know he's a Mavericks fan, so he's probably somewhere around there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but after my man Hoster was calling me out for typing the other day, I had one of those mechanical keyboards. I finally went out, broke down, and got a little wireless silent keyboard. So I don't know if you guys can hear me type or not. Hopefully not. We could go to the range. It'll be fun. I'm from Florida, so I'm down. Do you like the typing? It's like a ticker noise in a movie. Yeah, right. No. So definitely glad I got out of the play. We'd be, if I can talk, we'd be back at break even. See, I did the opposite, vodka. I downgraded, and I kind of like it better, honestly. So now, if I would have blown that account, I can throw this keyboard against the wall and just grab the other one. Won't even faze me. And if I broke the other one, I'd be pissed because it's expensive. You got to think like a trader, guys. It's just the cost of doing business. Keyboard's 14, 15 years old. I didn't even buy it. Hey, if it works, it works. I like to use stuff until it breaks. Oh, you have one of those see-through towers? Yeah, that'd be tempting. 4 hours closed, so they're all at the pub. Let's see what retail wants to do. All right, I'm back. It'll be up in a second. All right. So our system must have heard me talking about breaking stuff, so it decided to boot me out for a second. stop being angry about blown accounts. How many times in the last 2 months I've had 1K drawn and came back within a week. And yeah, that's how trading works. And like, you guys are lucky if you've only started trading when prop firms and like BluSky are around. Because when I started trading, I didn't even know what a prop firm was, and I used real big boy money. I'm not allowed to talk about taxes. I'd say get a CPA, honestly. But you're just like a contractor. Like if you're a 1099 worker, if you start making good money, I recommend getting an LLC. But that's about all I can say. I don't want one of you guys going around saying Justin told me to do this, and then you get audited. I can't remember what your class of like tech. I don't have a 1099 around me. I don't remember what the classification was. I think you're just like an independent contractor. I don't remember. I don't do it myself. I recommend not doing it yourself if you have any real kind of gains. The only thing I will say is the tax benefits for trading real futures compared to prop firms are different. So don't get the two confused. And who was asking about the orbit plan? Pete K, are you still in here? If so, I can go over the orbit plan real quick. Okay. So yeah, orbit plan's pretty cool. It's our new one, or we just revamped it. I'll just go over the 50K. So $3,000 profit goal, $2,000 drawdown, just like every other plan, but no consistency. So you can pass them one. Becky and I both played FOMC for it, passed it. Now we're funded. Straight to funded. Oh, am I gone again? Boo. Can you refresh in OBS? Because I'm still in here. It's weird. In OBS? Oh, weird. Man, our system is just all out of whack this week. Okay. All right, cool. Chart should come up in a second, man. Hold on. Let me just refresh that. Every time I'm changing something, guys, it's just like booting me out. Okay, should be back now. Nick, is it back? No. Oh, weird. Give me a second, guys. Okay. All right. I know I act like I'm a technology expert, but I'm not. So bear with me. But it's a little bit different when you skip the buffer, you go to funded. Now, the other plans have daily payouts. This one does not. So it's 40% consistency. So you can basically take a payout every 3 days, as long as you're over 52K. So payouts unlock over 52K. This is similar to plans you've seen around, I'm sure. People wanted plans like this, so we gave the people what they wanted. But this plan's cool because it is by far the fastest path to a payout. So follow me real quick. So say in the morning, boom, you pass this account with Mike. 20 minutes later, you're going to get an email-ish. Don't quote me on that. You do your little KYC, you get verified. Within a couple hours, you definitely have your funded account. And then boom, you're on with the afternoon team. You hit a couple grand, you're done for the day. Now the next day you hit a couple grand, And then the next day you get a couple grand. So technically on the third day, you can take a $2,000 payout. So that's pretty amazing. I'm excited to get into the funded stage of this one. I haven't traded yet. I have a rule personally where I don't trade the funded the first day I get it. I've noticed that I get too excited, I guess. I know somebody that passed the account with me yesterday that already maxed it out the same day. So they're going into today, like as their set technically second day. All right. Well, we're just gonna deal with it. But yeah, let me know if that helped. Oh, for brokerage, is that what you're talking about? So this brokerage plan is different. You go to brokerage with a $0 starting balance, and then you have the bonus vault. And the bonus vault is whatever your profit left over is. Every $10,000 you make in brokerage, you get a $1,000 bonus. So the more you make in brokerage and then you have left over from your funded, you get bonuses. And basically it turns from a 90% split to a 100% profit split every 10K you make. That one's a little confusing. Maybe I'll make a video on it, just so we can refer people to it. But we just started this. I actually just saw that one of my friends is one of the first people invited to this brokerage plan. So I'm curious to see the feedback on it. But I'll make a video next week probably or something like that of it. But glad we got out of this trade because, like Mary said, diddle in the middle. Bias is still a little bit to the downside. Short term. It's a tough spot we're in. Tough spot we're in. But what's great about that is I feel like we have a plan for everybody now. Like we have the launch plans. Break up your payment into two so it's not super expensive up front. Daily payouts. Propel plan, if you want no activation or no launch fee, no two-part payments. It's a little cheaper if you think you can pass quicker. Daily payouts. And then we have the Orbit plan, which I think is going to catch on pretty quickly. I was with one of our partner communities going over our plans and stuff, and the people were like drooling over the Orbit plans because that particular group is they like to go big. So they were like, I can pass in one day. Oh my God, this is amazing. I mean, it depends on how fast you can make the money. Everybody's different. I don't think there's like a ton of time. What, like why they don't treat the evals and funded as a live account? Our other accounts basically are exactly the same as live accounts. That's what I was saying. Now we have accounts for everyone. I mean, our other accounts, the funded accounts, there's literally no rules besides don't hedge. It's exactly the same as having a brokerage account almost. The only thing is there's a payout cap. That's about it. I don't think anybody starting out should be doing anything but the launch with static. That is great advice. That is absolutely great advice. Those static plans are so forgiving. Believe it or not, I like the 300K static. I like the 300K static. The launch and the propel have basically no rules once you get to funded. What is static? Static is basically your failing balance never changes. So, for example, say you have a 200K account. You have a 200K account. You start with 200,000, and your failing amount is 198,000. Does that make sense? $2,000 drawdown. So you start now. Say you have a crazy day, you make $3,000. Okay. Your failing balance is still 198K. Now, say you have a bad day after that, you go down to 199, you lose $4,000, you don't fail. You're still alive. So I've seen people go up to like 205K all the way back to 199 and go back and forth. And these are so forgiving to traders because the balance doesn't follow you. It just stays there. And I think, I don't know about the other firms, but I think we're one of the only firms with these accounts. So like they are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And now if the 300K account is even crazier. Because you start with 300 and your balance is 295 to fail. So say you get all the way up to 310 and you're like, I'm in a full port, and you go all the way back to 299, you lose $11,000 that day, your account is still alive. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Really great to practice sizing on too. But hope that helped. If you guys have ideas for videos you'd like me to make, let me know. Because I know these plans like the back of my hand, and I forget that like they're a little different than a lot of other firms. Launches weren't a thing when I started here. Yeah, same. BluSky used to be a lot different. It is the best plan for newbies. I think it's the best plan in general. Yeah, Pete, you're right. You got to make 20K with 5K drawn. It's just what you want to do. I just think the 300K, once you get a small buffer, is just, I think it's so easy. Once you get a like $3,000, then you have $8,000 in buffer. If you're playing it properly, $8,000 in buffer is hard to blow. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes left. I'm green just like the PFP. So we're still stuck in this middle ground, guys. Really not much going on. I'm glad we were able to get that one nice trade. I still prefer the 50 because it's cheaper and it's a harder because you have to follow rules. If you can follow rules, the 50K account is the best. I mean, I'll tell you, it's the most popular. It's the most affordable. Payout rules are great. I mean, the Propel plan, like all in, what is it, like $112 with a discount or something? And then, you know, in a couple weeks, within two trading weeks, you can turn $112 into 2.5K if you do it right. I'm not saying it's going to happen the first time, but you know, you go through 3 or 4 of them, 5 of them. I mean, honestly, if you go through 10 of them and just get one to a max payout, you're still up. So don't feel bad blowing one evaluation, you know. Don't let it beat you down. $50K is great to learn to be a rule follower. I agree. And you got to be a rule follower in this game. 100%. Oh, man, what do you think? I really want to get another play in, but, you know, we've been stuck in this 80-point range since I've got on. And guys, I don't know if I mentioned it. We will be doing the podcast at 2 today, since I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. So we're doing it too. Let me know if you have any topics you want us to talk about. Anything you're struggling with can literally be anything. Between us three, I mean, we got you. It's just if you make $10,000 profit, not payouts, just making 10,000. I'll trade an eval with you, Vodka, next week. What do you want to trade? You want me to grab a 50K? I mean, I'm doing the 50K orbit right now. Basically, it's basically fresh. Yeah, I mean, we could do literally. How about this? Maybe we do each coach goes over their rules for tilting and how to avoid it. Maybe something like that. You still have those accounts? Damn. I'm not sure if we're gonna get another trade. We're literally stuck right now at the moment. Okay, yeah, we'll do a segment on tilt. I like that. I need to refresh myself on my rules. Jaja, rule 1, tilt. Rule 2, throw keyboard against wall. Rule 3, grab backup keyboard. No, but I do have some good rules for tilting. If I do 4K each day for that would be under the consistency rule, yes, but you can only take out 10K. But yeah, you'd probably be called up to brokerage like really quick. I'm thinking we push out 2 vodka. You have a 50 eval. Okay. Well, I'm basically back at 2K drawdown after that play. So I'll be pretty. Are you guys on launch plans? Should I go over launch plans so we're on the same one? Whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys want. I kind of want to just slap a long right here. It looks like we're gonna break in this 1 hour. Wants to push your launch. Okay, I'll grab a 50K launch. They're cheap. They're really cheap. Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you do that, then you should be eligible for a brokerage review. If you get there that quick, I mean, I can't guarantee they're going to push you in. It's we have an actual person like look at your trades, so they might say stay in a little bit longer, show some more consistency. I don't know. That's not my side. I have nothing to do with that. I just know we have a full risk team actually looking at your account and stuff like that. All right, we got about 4 minutes left. I kind of wanted this long, but we're right at resistance, so we can't do it. But the hourly looks like it wants to push. This is a tough one. No, it's real people, Pete. It's real people. That person is going to look at my trades and his brain will be blown in the worst way. That's funny. No, we don't do AI really here. All right. Any last minute questions? We got about 3 minutes left. Doesn't look like we're going to get a trade. So just to recap, I had an order at 40. Where was it? I don't remember anymore. I want to say 40. No, was it 123? Yeah, that's what it was. Had an order here, missed it by a couple points, canceled. Decided to flip long, took a small loss. Then it came to my entry that I didn't have anymore, ran to full PT. So that was fun. And then I went heavy on a short at 43 and took about 40, 50 points. So the count is looking good for the day. Yeah, blowing money in futures is very easy on a real account. And the thing is, you don't need that much money in a account to make money on futures. It's not like stocks where you need a couple $100,000 and stuff like that. If you're just trading micros, you don't need to like have all that money in your account to blow. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anything. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. I will be back. Yes, Pete, that is correct. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back at 2 with the other coaches. We'll do the podcast. We'll do something on tilt and have another good discussion. So I will see you later. Bye-bye. Stay profitable.